Now we're going to go through and do some practice problems using the counting principle. And the counting principle, it has to do with factorial and multiplying by all of the numbers that come after or before that number. So here we have number 1, the cell phone PIN to access voicemail is a 4-digit number. Each digit can be a number from 0 to 9, including 0 and 9. How many 4-digit numbers are possible? Repetition of numbers is allowed. So this is actually a real world problem. So, you know, we could figure out from this the probability of having the same PIN because we can figure out how many PINs there are available. So how many 4-digit numbers are possible? So first of all, we have 4 digits. How I like to set this up is 4 blanks. And we're just going to multiply. So how many options do we have for our first number? Well, the numbers between 0 and 9, including 0 and 9, there's 10 numbers there. So there's 10 options for this one. Since repetition is allowed, we're going to have the same number of options for each number in our 4-digit PIN. So it's going to be 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. And this, if you remember your algebra, is the same as 10 to the 4th power. So in our calculator, we can either do 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, or we can just do 10 to the 4th power, and we get 10,000. There's only 10,000 different possible PIN numbers. So that's something to think about. Whenever you set up your PIN number for the bank, for your ATM card, it's kind of interesting that there's only 10,000 possible numbers. Now, number 2 says, if repeating digits is not permitted, how many different 4-digit PINs are possible? So again, we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for our first digit, we still have 10 options. Now, I can't repeat, so that means for my second digit, I'm only going to have 9 options. And then I'll have 8 options, and then I'll have 7 options. So I'm just going to multiply these all together. So 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. Now I'm down to 5,040 options. So that almost cut our number of options in half. Pretty significant when repetition is not allowed. Our next one says a typical license plate number for a car consists of 3 letters followed by 4 numbers ranging from 0 to 9, including 0 and 9. How many different license plate numbers are possible if letters and numbers can be repeated? So we've got 3 letters, 4 numbers. So 1, 2, 3. And then we've got 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for my 3 letters, if you think about how many letters there are in the alphabet, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. So my possible options for my first 3 would be 26. So I have 26 possible options for my first letter. I also have 26 possible options for my second letter and 26 possible options for my third letter. Now I'm going to have 4 numbers, and I have 10 options for each of those. So all of those are going to be 10. So now we're going to just put this in our calculator. And actually, this is 26 to the 3rd power times 10 to the 4th power. So 26 times 26 times 26 times 10, 10, 10, 10. And I get, let's see, when we put our commas in there, 1, 7, 5, 7, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. Go throw our commas in there. 1, 2, 3. So 175,760,000 different options. How many different 3-letter, 4-digit license plate numbers are possible if letters and digits cannot be repeated? So again, 1, 2, 3 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So my first one, I have 26 options. Then I have 25 options, and then I have 24 options. For my first number, I have 10 options, then 9, then 8, then 7. So now we're going to put this in our calculator. We have 26 times 25 times 24 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. Now I have 7, 8, 6, 2, 4, 0, 0, 0. So now I only have 78,624,000 different options available.